Howdy, folks. Welcome to our podcast. Today we are Cowboys, and we're going to talk about cowboy hats, cowboy boots, snakes, crocodiles, horses. What else do Cowboys do? Spurs.
Vest.
Basketball team. I don't know shit about Cowboys, bro. I just found these cowboy hats in my closet, so we're going to wear them. So, how you doing?
Would you ever wear I'm good. But would you ever wear a cowboy hat with like one of your regular outfits?
Not in New York. Not in New York. I don't feel like it. Maybe you know what I really liked after watching the Hateful Eight.
Uh-huh.
In the Hateful Eight, they wear like not cowboy hats, but they wear like these hats with the big rim.
It's straight.
It's straight and in a circle. Yeah. And it looks tight. And I thought I liked it, bro. And I was looking for one like freshman year of college. I think that's when the movie came out, and I wanted one. But then I started thinking to myself, look at the rest of my outfit and look at where I'm at. Like, they were wearing it in the 1980s, or not 1980s, 19th century, and there were cowboys in the winter with big like fur coats and stuff. And I feel like I want to rock it. And then if you see people wearing those now, they're usually hipsters, and they kind of like.
What if you wear it with like that brim hat with like a nice long coat or something?
Yeah, so that's how I want to. That's what I want to get, like a long coat and like a crazy hat, right? But then it looks too hipster, man. I'm just gonna freaking feel that freaking stereotype.
You gotta wear it with confidence, you know.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna get hit on by guys, and it's gonna be weird.
Have you ever got hit on by a guy?
Yes, a couple times.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Who is this?
One time in high school, there was this guy. Well, one of my friends was like, "Oh, my friend thinks you're cute," and I was like, "Who?" And then she said a guy name, and I was like, "Okay." And then another time in middle school, there was this guy who just didn't stop talking to me.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know he was gay. I thought he was just my friend.
Yeah.
But then he wouldn't leave me alone. Like, he would just text me all the time and stuff, and I'm just all like, okay.
Another follow-up question to that.
Yeah.
Is that like a compliment, or do you take it as like?
I just take it as a compliment. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, I'm not like homophobic or anything.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay, cool. But I'm also not gonna like if, like we're still gonna be cool. Uh-huh. I just happen not to be gay. That's it. It's not like.
I gotcha.
It's not like a really. I don't think it's a big deal. Like if you're gay, shoot your shot. Go for it. But they were not mad that I wasn't, so it's fine. How about you? Same question to you.
Which one?
Both. Have you ever got hit on by a guy?
Yeah. There was this one time this dude actually followed me, man. Like a few blocks.
That's a little creepy,
trying
dude.
to like ask me to go to like a bar, and at the time I wasn't even old enough. I think I was like 19 or 20.
He wanted a little Asian boy.
Probably. He looked like an older dude. He looked like he was in his like mid 30s to like early 40s, bro.
That's just creepy.
So,
maybe
yeah, he was following me for a while, and then like.
He was trying to talk to you the whole time?
Yeah, he was. He was like, "Oh, let's go to the bar and get a drink."
Should have went, man.
And I'm
free
like,
drink.
I'm like, nah, man, I'm underage. And then he was like, "No, that's fine. I'll get you something." I was like,
He's gonna freaking roofie you, bro.
But then I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have went with him regardless, but like, I just can't handle my alcohol, so I just try to stay away from it.
That's the reason, right? Because you wanted to go.
No,
you knew you couldn't drink.
I didn't want to go either, because it was like I got off work and it was late. It was like probably 10, 11. Just wanted to go home, and this dude followed me for like 2 avenues in the city, bro. And you know how long those avenues are.
Where was it?
Huh?
Where was it? Like
it was in Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen is like there. I know there's a lot of like
there's a gay bar around there.
Yeah, there's a lot of. It's like a.
Oh, like, I've been there.
I think the gay community there is pretty big, though.
Yeah, I seen it.
But yeah.
Also, like by, what's it called? There's like something stone wall, which is, it's like this place in like the lower, like by 14th Street is famous because. It was something pro gay rights.
Yeah.
Either they were the first bar or the first club that had like allowed gay people in there, or that was just like their hotspot. And when you go on Pride, when the parades in New York City, they go through there or they stop there. I read about it like in high school. I totally forgot about it though. No, I wrote an article about it Cause I for not for high school, it was my freshman year in college. We had to write about a historical event that happened in New York City in a landmark, and I just found that one, and I was like, oh, let me write about it. It sounds dope. But I totally forgot. That was like 4 years ago. That's mad long. I don't remember shit, dude. But yeah, I mean, we have cowboy hats. It's like it's a little.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I would ever be able to walk out in the streets with a cowboy hat on.
How
like,
for a video?
I like accessorizing, right? Like with hats and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
But
jewelry.
what if I bring you a fresh ass cowboy hat?
Like what's a fresh cowboy
like,
hat though? Like
a matte black one with a little feather,
with a little feather.
with a little gold buckle.
Gives me like some Zorro vibes.
I feel like they're coming in right now.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah, after Lil Nas came out with his what's it called? What was the song?
Old Town Road.
Yeah, and now we have what's his name? He said the Get Down, I think. The song is like another cowboy song.
Really?
It's like kind of mixed with hip hop. So I feel like,
know.
and then I feel like after Lil Nas blew up, a bunch of like regular rappers started doing the like cowboy style.
You know what? I could wear this with like you know, maybe like some nice Chelsea boots, like the ones that I have.
Bro, I think you could look fire with a cowboy hat, son.
Yeah. All right, picture this fit, right?
Yeah.
My wash blue jeans with my
Yeah.
Sherpa,
Okay.
denim jacket, so like a Canadian tux. I don't know, you know, just maybe a button.
I think you could rock it, dude.
Shirt, Chelsea boots, and this hat.
I'm thinking more like you don't watch MMA, do you? So
Oh, the cowboy, right?
yeah, Cowboy Cerrone. He wears a cowboy hat, and
he
for
does.
his
Everything,
press
right?
conference,
Press conference.
he wears like a nice suit with cowboy boots and cowboy hat. Man, he rocks it.
You
But
gotta,
he
you gotta
also-
just wear it with confidence, man. That's what.
But he
is.
also lives the life though. Like
Yeah, he does.
if everybody knows you're from New York and
his nickname is the cowboy.
yeah, he has a ranch. Like he fits it. I feel like I could rock it a little bit more than you can just because I'm Mexican and I lived in that environment a little bit, like in a farm or with my family. But you gotta do it with confidence. I feel like if you're in like Texas,
Maybe
you
if
can
my
rock
hair
it.
was longer. Right now, the sides are too short. I don't know, man. I'm like looking at it. It's kind of throwing me off because my
You look
sides
bald,
are
dude.
shaved. Yeah.
Nah, you're insecure. You look fine, dude. To me, you look fine. I don't know about the camera, man.
I look like I'm bald as hell, though.
I mean, these cowboy hats are like cheap ones, though. They're Halloween costumes. Bro, for
Now my hair's mad flat.
take it off. Just leave it off, man.
Nah,
if you don't want it.
I'm already committed, bro. I gotta do it. Now.
What podcast is it? Number 16?
Shit,
For
I don't
116, I'm gonna get us real cowboy hats.
116.
Yeah.
How much are real cowboy hats?
I don't know, maybe like $100. Like real ones?
100
Probably.
for a hat?
Boy, you pay like 200 for sneakers.
That's different.
That's not
They
different.
hold their value though.
So the cowboy hats.
Do they actually?
It depends where.
You're telling me there's a market for like reselling cowboy hats?
Probably not here. Probably in Mexico. Maybe. I don't know.
Yo, so you know what's crazy actually? So when I was in Texas, right? So in Big Bend National Park, there's areas where it's literally like bordering New Mexico and Texas. So there's this one trail that we went on where we just saw like a little bin, right? And then there was a bunch of like little souvenirs, and it was kind of like a trust system where it's like,
You could take one and leave cash.
yeah,
Do you trust people?
I mean,
You should have taken one.
just like taking one.
Yeah. You're from New York, bro. You're a thug.
Nah, I didn't. No. Like when I first saw, it, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And like, there was on a piece of cardboard. It was like, need money for school. So I was like, oh, you know, it's probably for a good cause.
Or they're lying to you.
I don't know.
You're a
I mean,
sucker.
I put $1 in one of the little things. You know, it's like,
And you took something?
no, I didn't take anything.
That's how they get you, man. That's how they get you.
Because they have prices too, right? Like I guess suggested prices.
Uh-huh.
Like, there was like it was pretty cool. Like they had little designs with it's not designs, but it's like animals, like out
Like
of
carvings?
metal wiring. Yeah, they had carved sticks, like walking sticks, and I saw a lot of people hiking with those.
Sounds
But yeah, they
tight.
were like charging like $10 for sticks, like the metal designs with wiring. It was
Yeah.
like $8, but I was like, I'll just give you $1, and I don't take anything.
When you were in Texas, or were you close to New Mexico?
Pretty close. I was staying at Midland.
Did you go to any like Native American, not reservations, but like stores? They're tight, dude.
We actually wanted to go to one because there's this one trail. When you get to the end of the trail, right, you could pay like a park ranger $5 and he'll row you across to New Mexico. But
that's not bad, dude.
Yeah, it's not.
That's an exercise. He's probably working out. He's probably like, yo, I'm gonna get these chumps to pay for my workout.
We all had our passports and everything too. So
to get to New Mexico, or to Mexico.
I'm not sure, but like
I think New Mexico, right?
All right, maybe it was Mexico then.
Nah, it's not gonna be Mexico, dude. That's
because if it's Mexico, you need your passport,
yeah,
right?
but you're not allowed to roll from one place to the other without like border patrols and stuff.
I think it was because it was.
That's nuts.
That trail was literally a park ranger rows you across.
So you were close to Mexico and New Mexico at the same time?
I don't even know, bro.
We need a map, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's
like
I was told that it was Mexico, and then I was told it was New Mexico, and like you know how I am with my geography. Like I'm just terrible with geography.
Plus, you don't pay attention.
Yeah, I know.
I'm kidding. It could have been Mexico, but I doubt they're gonna roll across the river. It's kind of trippy, isn't it? Like, I wouldn't trust that guy.
He's a park ranger though. Like,
but a park ranger is not like a policeman, is he? Is a park ranger like an officer? Do they have guns?
They do have guns. I mean, you could carry in Texas too.
Yeah, but it's not like can I arrest you?
I think. Well, I don't know if they can arrest you, but like, there was this one trail that we just parked off to the side, and they issued us a ticket.
Okay, maybe they can.
Yeah, like they literally threw a ticket on our window, but like we're just gonna ignore this. We're never come back.
Oh, you're gonna come back and there's gonna be a warrant. You're gonna get arrested,
Maybe.
dude.
Whatever, man. Like
you got proof right now, bro. They're gonna search you up.
I've been.
You
done, my name wasn't on the car, so it's fine.
You done illegal shit. I mean, they could just call they would be like, who rented this car at this time? And they search up their records. Bro, cowboy, outlaw, criminal.
That's right. I'm sure they issue plenty of tickets. You know, like
that's how they get paid.
But you know what's weird though? On that ticket, I think it was just a warning. Like it said it was a ticket, but like I didn't see anywhere.
Maybe they're just really nice.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. I never got a ticket. I don't know how they look. Cause what I was imagining a park ranger was like, you ever gone to like the public schools? I mean public parks, and they just have like a dude picking up the trash. He has like the logo for New York City parks, whatever. I just imagined that, like somebody that just takes care of the land, you know, throws out the trash, throws rocks at bears or something. I don't know.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not even sure what they do either. But like,
I mean, they're probably. I'm imagining they're officers, but they focus more on keeping the environment safe and keeping, the people safe. Cause like, if you're out freaking running in the woods where there's bears, they're probably gonna kick you out. They're gonna give you a ticket for trespassing. They're gonna do something, or they might shoot at you. I don't know how park rangers are.
Damn, would you ever live like that? Like just be a ranger? Cause I looked it up.
I would.
They don't get paid a lot, like.
But you out in nature, man.
Like 30K, 35K.
But if you're living like in a rural area, you probably don't need that much.
Don't need that much.
And you're out there, you probably don't have Wi-Fi or anything. You don't have to pay for it. You just gotta pay for like housing and food, and maybe your kids. I think it becomes a problem when you have kids and have to go to college and shit. And college is 30K a year or a semester.
That's my whole salary.
Dude, I was doing my taxes, and when I finished my taxes, it said I'm $4,000 in debt, right?
You're $4,000 in debt for what?
For just credit cards and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So does that sound?
That's not bad.
But you kind of had your mouth open, right? You kind of surprised. That's a lot.
I thought you meant for like. I mean, I don't know. In terms of debt, that's nothing. 4K.
Yeah, exactly, right. So I thought I was in debt by a lot, right? $4,000 is a lot to me.
Yeah,
bro, I'm broke. But then it shows you the average debt for somebody your age, and the average debt for somebody my age. I am in my 20s, 22. Guess it, and I'll let you know if you're right. I'm
gonna say like 20K.
No.
More?
Yeah.
30K?
More.
40?
More.
50?
More.
No way.
According to my taxes.
60.
More.
70.
77.
That's OD.
For the average 22-year-old, but I'm assuming it's because they graduate college and they're not going to like, because I go to.
They're going away for school.
Yeah, like boarding and stuff. I go to a city college, which is way cheaper.
And then you get financial aid too.
Kind of. I'm technically like $8,000 in that because I still have to pay for class. But that's not a lot compared to freaking 77, bro. 77, I'm freaking working for like next 10 years paying that shit off,
Yo,
dude.
that's the thing though. That's
and then you
why,
can't
like,
get a job.
That's why, like that whole thing
Stressed
with the
out, man.
loan forgiveness.
Mm-hmm. I'll be mad though. I mean, I want that. Like, you know how Bernie Sanders says that he wants to forgive everybody's loans? I'll be mad if I just finish paying it and then the next day they're just like, yeah, everybody's free.
Yeah, it would suck.
I would also be mad because I didn't waste a lot in school, right? Like, I got financial aid. I kept my, like, I worked part-time to pay off everything. I paid everything on my own. So I don't have student debt. I'll be mad if somebody just went, like, balled out and spent a bunch of money on, like, a bunch of classes, extracurricular shit. They studied abroad and now they're like $200,000 in debt, and then it gets forgiven. I'm just like, bro, that's not really fair, is it?
It kind of sucks too, cause I feel like the high schools that we went to, well, that I went to.
Yeah.
Only one high school. Like, I'm not blaming anybody, but they definitely didn't prepare me for college in a sense where it's like, but you gotta think about it in a financial way, like. Because think about it, even let's say you don't come from like a family that's well off, you're not getting scholarships, right?
Yeah.
And like you go to school, you do good at school, you're passing all your classes, you get all these A's, right? And then you come out of school, you start working, right? Like even if you're making really good money, but you're like $300,000 in debt, like that interest that you accumulate, like it's just gonna
fuck you over.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people have a hard time keeping up with too, because. I think that's why they're doing this loan forgiveness. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons, but this is definitely one of them.
Dude, I feel like we could have a whole podcast about just school and college and like the whole college experience and stuff. But I agree with you. Like, they didn't teach me shit. I feel like the most I learned was by my advisors. They were not even like my actual advisors. They're just college advisors. Yeah. But it was two of them, and they had to take care of the whole grade. And a whole grade was 400 students, and that's kind of nuts, bro. But that's the thing. It's like if you go to an overpopulated city, the schools are gonna be overpopulated, and they're not gonna have the finances to support everybody. Yeah. And then the opposite, if you go to a small town, to a small school, they probably will have like enough teachers for everybody, but they're probably not gonna have their like the qualifications per teacher are gonna be lower, so the teacher's not gonna be of high quality, I'm assuming, and they probably don't have a lot of funding, because one of my friends, you know her, but I'm not gonna mention it. She said she worked as a teacher in Florida, and then when she moved to New York, the requirements to be a teacher in New York were way harder, so she didn't become a teacher here. So that's why she works with us. I'll tell you after. She works with us. But she used to be like a elementary school teacher in Florida, and she was like, yeah, it was just way easier over there. You just basically need experience. You didn't need a degree. You didn't need a teacher's license and stuff.
That's what it is though, because since we are in a more populated just state as whole, right? And like New York City is just so crowded as is, like.
But even the U.S., like the school system is a little weird. Like Mexico is a third world country, quotation marks, because it is and it's not. It's kind of weird.
It's upcoming, right?
Well, it's modern. Like the cities are modern, but then at the same time you have a lot of corruption. So it has like you get the same things you can here, but there's just more crime in some places. But their school system is way better than here in the U.S. Like if you go to Mexico, they're learning stuff at a higher level than we are here in the same grade. And then kids that come like in the teenagers from Mexico here, they already know all the calculus and trigonometry that you're learning, that we're struggling with as teenagers and shit. Just because it's way different. I think they also get like a shorter vacation. But same thing in China. China, I think they get 2 weeks off for vacation in the summer, and that's it. And then the rest of the year they go to school. They learn a bunch of stuff.
I'm not too sure how it is actually.
The only reason I know about that is because I took Mandarin in middle school, and the teacher told us that.
Damn.
And she showed us like videos of like school in China and how it's way different than here, how it's also more communal. So kids, according to my teacher, who was Puerto Rican, by the way, which is funny because she was like fluent in Mandarin.
Damn, that's actually pretty tight.
Yeah, she lived in China for a long time. Her husband's Chinese. She knew everything about China, but she was just Spanish, and she'll talk to us in Spanish sometimes too. It was tight as fuck. But she told us that like the kids will go to school and then when it's lunchtime, they'll go back home and eat with the family. So they eat whatever, or they'll bring their food to school and eat everybody together in their classroom, and then they'll clean after themselves, and then they'll go home. Here in New York City, I don't know how many. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody here that watches us goes to school in New York City, because it's only like 15 of y'all. But but it's weird. Like the environment. Like my school experience was waking up in the morning, walking to school, sitting down for breakfast. Sometimes, right? Elementary school, I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I would never even go early enough to catch breakfast. Like every time I would go in, it's just enough time to get to class.
Well, the good thing about school in New York City is that we have breakfast and lunch, and then summer school, we have you go show up to school for breakfast and lunch because a lot of kids are poor.
The low income, yep.
Yeah, so I don't know if I was low. I mean, I was low income, but my mom never struggled feeding us. But I think she just liked sending us early to go to school, and now just eat breakfast, little pancakes or something. It was good. In my opinion, it was good. If you go back now, it's probably trash. Like fucking Frisbee they're giving you as a pancake. But we had school, we went to class. Like the classroom was like 30 students. I remember like beginning of elementary school was like 20, and then it went to 30, and now it's like 35 by the time we reach high school, and that's a lot, dude. Yeah. 35 students per one teacher. Excuse me. Too much Rebel. Or too much moonshine. But so we'll go to school, learn whatever, have recess, and then school end, and that's it. Like our lunchtime was a bunch of random kids. We were separated by gender. It was weird.
You guys were?
Yeah.
Wait, this is elementary? You guys
elementary.
Were separated by gender.
So half the first, second, and third grade, half the lunchroom was male and half the lunchroom was female, and then we were separated by class. So I only had to sit with my class, and then if we were at the auditorium, it would be boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. But the thing is, the reason they did that is because for the auditorium thing was because like if we were friends, you kind of only friends with the guys, right? So you always talked. So to get people to be quiet, they had a girl sit next to a boy, because you're not gonna want to talk to the girl, bro.
You got cooties. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Especially as an elementary school kid, like you're shy or cooties and shit, or you want to talk to your homies. So they separated each other. For lunch, I don't know. Maybe I don't know why they separated us, but when it hit like 5th grade, we sat in the boy side, but everybody could talk to each other, so different classes. And then middle school was still separated, boys on one side, girls on one side. But then at that point, we could sit with anybody. No, we still sat by class in middle school. So our class, we had to sit with our class, and sometimes you sneak off and sit with another class, but you had to sit with your class. High school, it wasn't until high school where everybody sat with each other.
Really? For me, from elementary, it was already like you could sit wherever you want. Well, not you had to sit at the table of where your class is, but like always, what would happen is I had friends in other classes, and they would just come to my lunch table.
That's
and
weird.
We just all chill there.
Nah,
but
not
yeah, it
not
wasn't
for us.
like separated by gender. I think the only strict thing was in middle school we had uniform, but it was like you had to have a white collared shirt and then black pants. So it was like
I had uniform in elementary school. I just had a yellow shirt and blue jeans, blue pants,
that was
like
uniform?
blue dress. Yeah, like a bright yellow, kind of like light yellow shirt, or like button up, and then blue pants. But I just wore the same shirt every day, cause I was a little nasty
I
kid.
get it though, probably just to like sort everybody out. Like if you guys are on a trip, it's like, all right, you can't miss a kid in
But the yellow, well,
bright yellow shirt.
Yellow was our school color, yellow and blue,
really?
so it kind of made sense. We used to have this thing in our elementary school called Color Wars. Like so it was dope, dude.
Starting you guys young. With
What?
the affiliation.
Yeah, it sounds racist, right? It sounds fucking...
Not racist, but like gang stuff,
Oh, yeah, because it was a bunch of Mexican and black kids with the freaking...
Nah, just like colors in general.
Separating us by colors. But the thing is that, so we had this event called Color Wars that 2 weeks out of the year, every year, there was like a whole tournament where the whole school, every grade will get split off into 2 colors.
Yeah.
Yellow and blue. And then we'll compete at jump rope, basketball, a bunch of sports. And it was really tight. Even trivia, it was really tight. And at the end, half the school won the trophy, whichever color was. And then but when I was there, it was called Color Mania, which was tight. But the reason they changed the name is because Color War sounds racist. Cause like, yo, we're having the color war, bro. the race war. So if you look at old pictures from like the 90s and 80s, it was called Color Wars, and it was like spray painted on the wall. And then when I was there, it was called Color Mania, I guess, because people complained or something. But it kind of does sound racist, bro. Like, my color is your color. What color are you? I'm brown, bro. Like, it's weird. But I really like my elementary school. It was fun. But
my school had it too, but we called it a field day.
Yeah, but field day was just one day. I had that in middle school. But this was like a whole event that lasted like 2 weeks. Damn, and no classes. Yeah. Everybody just showed up to the auditorium. Yeah. Damn. So the whole 2 weeks or a week was closed just to have like, it's basically have gym all day. It was really tight. And then I remember my senior year I was team captain. So I was the team. It was like 5 of us that were like in charge of the events. And then we lost. I never won. I was always yellow. For 3 years, I was yellow. Because only third...
Yellow would never win?
Yeah. No, they won. But when I was there, they didn't win. Because you only do it if you're 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade. So we lost each time. And I was always yellow. And then we got like shirts and stuff with our names and the color we were. And there was prizes, but I don't remember anything. We also had another thing called... what was it? It was like a festival for cultures. So every grade, every class had a different culture. For example, the 5th grade will be China, and then everybody will do different. Well, for a month or two, we'll learn about Chinese culture, Chinese food, Chinese entertainment, and then one day at the end of that festival, we'll decorate our hallway outside our classroom in Chinese theme. So we have like traditional Chinese wear, whatever it is, whatever culture we got. So every grade had a different culture. So you'll go to like the African section or like the Nigerian section of your school, or you go to the Mexican section, you go to the Ecuadorian section. It was just a bunch of different cultures, and it was really tight. I remember I did China, I did Italy, I did England, and I did Mexico. It was really fun, and I felt like that kind of expresses everybody's culture. Like if you don't see yours, you could kind of relate to one, or you could learn about the other one. That's how I learned how to use chopsticks.
That's pretty tight, actually.
We had this game that they gave you chopsticks, you have to pick things up, and you have to put it in a cup or something. And then, I mean, as a kid, you don't know, but then I learned by looking at the instructions on the freaking wrapper. But I don't know.
Then they got instructions to teach you how to use chopsticks?
No, you ever seen like the chopsticks, like the one you get from Chinese food? It's like a red.
Yeah, in the little paper, right?
Yeah.
Paper thing.
Some of them have instructions.
Oh wow.
I mean, I haven't seen them in a while. I also haven't looked, but I remember reading the instructions. It was like hold it as a pencil, but just keep them separated and then just.
Actually,
that's how
I'm
I learned,
Chinese,
dude.
and I don't even hold it the proper way. Like the proper way, I think like the way they do it in China, you hold one side like a pencil, and then like you have your middle finger to split both of the chopsticks. So you're supposed to be using them like
they're separated, right?
Yeah, they're separated.
That's how I use them. And you hold them from the top.
Yeah, I crisscross them.
Yeah, so me and my girlfriend eat a lot of sushi. Yeah. And she was telling me I'm doing it wrong because she crisscrosses them like that. I don't. I do it from the top, and they're separated, and they go like little. Yeah,
you're supposed to pick. I crisscross.
Nah, bro. I'm a real Chinese person. I'm a real Asian, man.
I could do it like that, but I feel like
takes off mask.
I don't have like as good grip as crisscrossing.
Nah, yeah, I don't have good
I'm just
grip.
more used to crisscrossing. That's why.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
Be disrespectful, man. It's your own culture. Whatever works. I'm just kidding. I mean, Mexican people use tortillas, so it's weird. Also, we don't use forks and spoons, bro. Give me a tortilla, I just pick it up. If you go to like a Mexican dinner, they always have a little basket of tortillas with a little blanket over it to keep them warm.
Do you like flour tortillas or corn tortillas?
Traditionally, corn.
It's corn, right?
Cause flour, I feel too bloated when I eat
Really?
flour. Yeah, cause they're too much. They're too thick. I feel like corn is healthier.
But you can make like thin flour ones too, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like flour ones are more American, and you only save them for like burritos and stuff. Like the only time you.
I actually like the flour tortillas better, cause for corn tortillas like.
They're too grainy.
Yeah, it's grainy, and like I just get tired of it.
I grew up with those though. They feel less heavy. Like I feel like I could just eat like 5 corn tortillas and one flour tortilla. I think they're also less healthy.
The corn tortillas
The
or
flour. I don't know. That's what my mom used to tell me.
Oh, really?
Like if we ate tacos, she'll just give us one flour tortilla. But we never had flour tortillas unless it was for burritos. But she'll just be like, "Nah, it's too much. You have to use the flour tortilla." I do like. I mean, you have to use the corn tortilla.
Uh-huh.
I do like flour tortillas for breakfast, like a breakfast burrito or something, like a little breakfast taco with egg.
Yeah.
Which is good. Which is good.
I just like the flour ones because I feel like it doesn't like sometimes when I eat the corn ones, I feel like the flavor of the tortilla, like it overwhelms everything else. Like you always get that aftertaste of the tortilla.
I guess so, and they also fall apart. But that's the good. You don't like the flour of corn tortillas? I mean, the taste of corn tortillas.
I don't mind it if it's like crispy, like when it's like
It's fried.
Yeah, like a chip. Because you know when you go to like a Mexican spot, right? Like the chips that they give you with the salsa, it's literally just like cut up tortilla and they deep fry it.
You don't deserve those. That freaking sombrero.
I like those. Like that, I won't get tired of. But like that's because it's deep fried and like at that point you barely taste the flavor of the corn.
You don't like corn in general?
I'm not a big fan of it.
Boy, corn is like our staple food in Mexico. It literally is. Like this and everything. Maybe not, but you know what I mean. Like it's big over there. Like just corn, like maíz. Goddamn Mexicans. So.
Where did you get the way that you dress from?
As a kid,
Yeah,
I never had style.
you just wear whatever your parents bought, right?
And well, my parents gave us freedom to buy whatever we wanted as a kid, right? So my dad and my mom would take us to the mall, and we'll pick out stuff. But the thing is that I was always chubby. I was skinnier in like middle school and high school, but as a kid I was kind of chubby. So I always get frustrated when pants didn't fit. So I just take them and not wear them because they wouldn't fit, and I was just too shy to get another pair, I guess. And then I would be so picky, and I would not be able to pick a shirt out. And then my dad would get frustrated, and then I'd just pick anything out, and then I wouldn't wear it because I didn't like it. Middle school, I just picked out. I wore a lot of just basic stuff like jeans and button-ups and tees. And in high school too, I just bunch of like just really plain clothes, like just a red shirt, black shirt, green shirt, and then like I never really had style. I just wore whatever I liked.
Do you have like fashion inspirations? Like,
not really.
Like anybody that you follow that you like the way they dress?
I mean, I just honestly like. I look at people and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I feel like I could rock that, but it's never one person that I look at.
Person? Yeah.
Yeah, because I just kind of like a little bit of everything. Like,
I got you.
I wear this outside maybe. Nah, probably not. But you know what I mean. Like one day you'll see me all black. Like if I was like listening to rock all day, and then one day it looks like I'm listening to Kanye wearing freaking a bullet, a shirt that has bullet holes in it. It's kind of mostly what I like or what I see at a store and I see.
So about at what age would you say that like you started caring more about fashion and stuff?
So in high school I cared a lot.
Yeah, I think that's when it starts because that's when I started too.
Probably 8th grade. 8th grade I cared so much. I remember when skinny jeans came in.
Yeah, word.
And all I had was just baggy jeans.
Yeah, because that was the trend before skinny jeans.
Super skinny jeans, bro. I really wanted skinny jeans.
Nah, because then I remember it was like the trend right before the skinny jeans was like baggy, super baggy clothes, oversized shirts.
That's me, dude. If you look at a picture of me, I had like my shirts will be down to here. And my shorts will be down to my ankles.
And then the pioneers who went over to the skinny jeans, they would get made fun of. Like,
I remember
because they were in tight ass jeans.
The first person I remember wearing skinny jeans were skaters.
Yeah.
And then I remember somebody that blew it up, in my opinion, was Lil Wayne with his skinny jeans, and he had like a skateboard and a guitar, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. And now skaters wear baggy clothes, which is funny because they used to wear tight clothes before. But then it blew up in my school. And I was like, yo, I gotta wear skinny jeans. And in middle school, I was skinnier, so I was able to get them. But that's when I started caring. And then I hit high school, and I was able to like pick out my clothes a little bit more and see what I like and follow the trends I wanted to.
Yeah.
But then now I'm in college, I don't give a fuck, dude. I wake up and I just put on a shirt and a pair of pants and a sweater. Like,
yeah, for me, I don't like if it's just a regular day, then I don't care. But like, for me, comfort is key, man. Like back then in high school when I first started, buying my own clothes and stuff, like I was like, all right, I want to look cool. Like, I didn't really think of comfort. Like, I would wear a lot of jeans, spend a lot of money on jeans and shit. But like jeans are so uncomfortable, man.
I love jeans.
You love jeans?
I like jeans.
I just wear like either track pants now, track pants or sweatpants. Like that's my go-to.
I love the feeling of jeans. I can't wear sweatpants outside the house or shorts. I love the feeling of, because I also wear like stretch jeans sometimes, or I just wear like
so
jeans.
It's not too constricted.
It's not, nah, yeah. I also don't do nothing crazy. Like when I was in high school, I played a lot of handball, and I still wear jeans and stuff. Just jeans or dress. I wore a lot. One thing I always wore is like khakis. I love khakis. Just wearing in high school, I wore khakis and dress shoes, and I went to play handball, just because I just like the way it looks. Like my senior year, this is my normal outfit: white button up, black khakis or like brown khakis or blue khakis, and brown or black or burgundy dress shoes, and then I go play handball in them because I just like the
dress shoes.
Yeah, bro, I fucked up those. I think I still have them somewhere. They're all fucking scraped up and fucked up everywhere, dude. Because I just played handball with them, but I just like the way they look, and I like the way they looked fucked up, like all the scratches and all the tears and stuff. I just like the way it looked. But the thing is that I started seeing hipsters wear like a lot of dressy clothes, and I was like, okay, I don't want to be a hipster, so then I just stopped doing it. But honestly, it was pretty hipsterish, just wearing like dress pants and dress clothes and all torn up and stuff. I remember because I was wearing like not dress pants because dress pants are really thin. I was wearing like khaki pants, go play handball, and then they're thicker, but they don't stretch. So then I would like kind of do like a little split to hit the ball, and they'll split. Yeah, that happened once, and I didn't notice it. And then me and my friends went to get pizza, and I was just like sitting on the stool, and then you see like my freaking underwear. But I was just like, oh, that's crazy. And I just finished my pizza and closed my legs. Because I kind of never really been that shy. But yeah, it's one of those things.
For me, I think like the end of high school was like when I first started working out too. So like I liked like tight fitting shirts, to feed my ego. So like, all right, I feel the gains coming in. But then, like, as I got older, it's like I want everything to fit loose, so I can move.
I think baggy clothes is coming back. Well, it's already back. If you see, like, a lot of trendy people, they wear, like, baggy pants and baggy shirts. Pants,
the puffy jackets.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I think
I don't mind it. It looks comfortable.
I prefer, like, out of my years, like, going from super baggy pants to super baggy shirts to skinny clothes, like, really tight clothes to baggy again. Or, like, now it's more, like, loose.
Fitted.
Yeah, more fitted.
It'll look fitted, like.
Yeah. I feel like I like just like in the middle.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm
right in the middle right now too.
I feel like we're gonna hit an age where we're gonna get a style and we're gonna stick to the style until we die. Like if you look at like old school people, like let's say your grandpa, he probably went to a couple threads and now he wears the same thing every day, the same style every day.
It'd be like Mark Zuckerberg, right? Where his whole closet is just white t-shirt and then like
I've been through that
blue pants.
Because when I like a pair of pants or a pair of shirt. Mostly pants. I buy the same pants.
Yeah, me too. That's me too. Like all my sweats, it's the same from the same company, just different colors. And like
or the same shirt. Yeah, I done that. I did that in high school a lot. Where I just like a tee, and I was just like, this fits perfectly. I just buy every color.
But yeah, when I was asking you about like your fashion inspirations, like a big one of mine is probably like mid 2000 Kanye, cause like
that's after he was like the backpack, right? Or that's during backpack. You know how when he started, he had like a backpack and he had like kind of like he had more of a college style. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, this was like when he was wearing like a lot of Jordan sneakers. So like what I like about him is that he would mix up like a lot of like casual wear with like streetwear. Mm-hmm. Like business, he would mix business casual
like
look.
polos and stuff.
Yeah. Not even polos, like
Cause he's the one that made polos popular. When he wore the polo, like, or am I wrong?
That I'm not too sure about. Like Ralph Lauren. He
like
made Ralph Lauren really big.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, like the Ralph Lauren polos.
Yeah, the rugby and shit like that.
Yeah.
But, like a lot of his stuff, like he's really good at layering.
I like his clothes now.
Really? Yeah. Now he looks like he's like.
I didn't follow Kanye that much back then. I knew of him and I heard his music because obviously in New York, Brooklyn, people play hip hop, but I never really followed them. Same with like all those other rappers. Now I do, but.
Nah, he had a big influence in like fashion because with like sneakers and everything, like even now like his sneakers, the Yeezy line is crazy, bro. But like back then he was rocking like a lot of Jordans and stuff, and like the way that he would wear it, I was like. That's dope. Cause like even You can tell his clothes are expensive as fuck because like he'll sing about it, right? He'll be like, spend $100 on like a plain T-shirt, but like the way that he would dress, like it's very like he wouldn't, like he doesn't have to wear big brands, but like he makes these plain clothes, like he layers them nicely, and I was like, damn, I like that a lot.
I don't have a specific person, but now that you're mentioning it, I feel like my clothes was dictated by the music I listened to. So, so back elementary school, a lot of hip hop, right? Like a lot of, or like a lot of people. Like it's not my choice, but just I was surrounded by it. So a lot of gang culture. Not like I was in gang or surrounded by gangs, but they were just a big thing in the 2000s. Like just gang culture in the 90s. Yeah. So gangs wore like baggy clothes and sneakers and do-rags and stuff. I never wore do-rag, but I knew a lot of people that did. And I was like, yo, maybe I could rock a do-rag. But you know, like the freaking fitteds and stuff. Middle school, similar, but a little bit less. High school, I listened to a lot of rock. So I wore a lot of like jeans and like a white tee and like a plaid shirt. Like, you know, like somebody in a rock band. Right? Yeah, like a flannel. And then my senior year, because I wore like a lot of dress clothes, it was more like Arctic Monkeys, like just like very kind of professional, like leather jacket, jean jackets. So now that, yeah, I guess so. Like I was influenced by not a person, but a style. Okay. So it's very like my senior year and probably my sophomore year, it was a lot of like 1950s rock. Like I wanted to look like, and you met me when I was in 19, like a year after high school. I had like the hair going up and looked like a pompadour. Like come over, right? Yeah, and that's more like greasy style, like the guy from Grease when he had like the freaking comb and stuff. Yeah. Nah, I just don't care. But back then, yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. Fuck, I'm a fucking hipster.
It's fun though, you know.
Yeah, now I kind of miss it, but at the same time, I'm just like, it was kind of cheesy. I feel like I want to. First, I want to have more money, and then I want to lose weight, and then I think I'll focus more on my clothes. Because right now, I'm literally, if I'm not, because I'm in college, right? Like, you ever seen like the trend, like the stereotype about college students where all they wear is sweatpants and sweaters? That's basically what I am. Because if I'm not at work where I wear all black, I'm at school where I just want to be comfortable because I'm just gonna be sitting in a classroom for 8 hours, right? So I just wear jeans and a sweater and a jacket. Like, I'm not really focused on my clothes. I just put whatever on. But I feel like once school ends or I'm done with, you know, studying and stuff, I probably focus on it more. High school was kind of, I didn't really care about I cared about what I wore more because I was less focused on comfort and I was more focused on showing off. And in college, not really. People don't care.
Yeah, man. Well, once I got into reselling, man, like.
That's different though, because now you're influenced and now that's your job.
But it's like, so that's the hardest part, you know, like a drug deal. It's like a drug dealer that uses their own supply, right? Mm-hmm. Same thing with the sneakers and like the streetwear. It's like sometimes, you know, there's so much stuff releasing. There's bound to be something you see. You're like, damn, I kind of like that. And then you get your hands on it. You're like, yeah, I think I'll keep it.
But if you buy 5, keep 1, you're still making profit.
That's
right?
what I would be doing with like a lot of my sneakers. But like, you know, like if I were to sell that too, you would just be making like a lot more as well. But like also, I don't know, man. Like the way that I justify it is that, you know what, I could wear it and like even down the line I could sell it and even get my initial investment back.
Or keep all your clothes, bro. Yeah. Assign it, put date on it, and then sell it when you're famous. Right, it's been real at the bottom. Imagine, that'd be tight. Some fangirl buys it, sleeps with it. She's all weird.
You know, at that point, like if it gets big, I think something I would like to venture into is like maybe start my own clothing line. Maybe start with like, you know, just simple prints, because like I have some designs that I would like to do, but like, I don't know. I was talking to my mom about it because she's a seamstress, right? So like she's taught me how to like taper my jeans, my pants and stuff, and then like she was just like some of the t-shirts I wear, right? She was like, oh, I don't like this style, because like she was telling me like how there's different style like of just plain shirts too, you know? Yeah. Like the way it's fitted, and I didn't even know that. I mean, I knew of it, but like.
I mean, you kind of tell, but you don't know, like, I know what you mean. Like, you could kind of tell, like, different types of shirts, but not really. Like, to you, it's just a shirt.
She was telling me, it was like, oh, that's like they call it a type A shirt, because, like, just the dimensions of it.
I need a type O shirt, bro. I'm fat. Mine used to go like that.
She was just telling me, it was just like a regular straight like super straight. So she was telling me how like that's a type A or whatever. And I was like, oh, I didn't know they had like,
I mean,
styles like that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess so. Just probably to organize stuff. But when they sell it at the store, it's just like a t-shirt. Dude, I like talking about fashion. It's a good topic.
I think it's fun, man.
Yeah, I feel like we should focus on talking about ourselves and what we like instead of just trying to like.
Because we know more about it, right?
Yeah, because when we try to talk about.
Yeah, easier to discuss.
Yeah, it's like last week we talked about something, but it was easy. So let's go back to fashion, man.
So that's the coolest thing about fashion in New York, because like you know how the seasons change.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, well, it is a fashion capital too. Like, you know, New York Fashion Week is huge, but like I don't know, man, because like that type of fashion, it's like the way they be dressing.
I'm not talking about like high end fashion where they freaking
like,
they wear a trash bag and call it fashion.
They want to be like super different. Like,
I feel like that's the same thing as like modern art. It's just like it's bullshit. Y'all ain't artists. Y'all launder your money. You know it. I know it. You know how that works, right? So let's say I'm rich, and you're rich, but I want to give you $1 million, or I want to
just do it. I mean, there's like a lot of loopholes around there with like charity, you know.
Yeah, so you want
then it doesn't get taxed.
You donate this painting, it's worth $2 million because you paid $2 million for it, and now, I mean, art is what people pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, like you could draw a piece of shit on the wall, and then if I pay $2 million for it, it's worth $2 million, and I could sell it for $2 million because that's what I paid for it. But at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper on the wall. To a certain extent, obviously, there's a lot of art that's amazing, you know, and a lot of modern art that I probably don't understand. And if you're an artist, I'm sorry for offending you. I don't know. I'm just being cynical. Because you could say the same thing about like fashion, like high end fashion.
Yeah.
To us, it's just like, yo, you're wearing a trash bag. But to them, it might be, it represents Earth and how we're polluting the planet.
Yeah. Now, high-end fashion, I don't even want to get into that because, first of all, I can't afford it.
Yeah. I mean, like, usually they're kind of expensive.
Yeah, but, like, when you cop it at retail, it's not that expensive.
Mm-hmm. It's just the reselling part.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just thugs, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the cool thing about streetwear because it's like, you know, it's not, if you were to get it at the retail price, it's not that, so that's like the different thing about it. Like, you know, with high-end fashion, if you know it, then you know, like, damn, this person got money. But, like, the cool thing about the streetwear is that since it's limited, like, not everyone can have it.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What race has the best style of clothing?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You think Asian people? Because Asians have...
Because, like... Well, Asians, a lot of the internationals, they got mad money, so they could just buy whatever the fuck they want.
That's the thing I don't like. That like, especially like the people we see here, they're internationals. Yeah. They have a lot of money, and I feel like they just first of all they could afford it, right? So they just buy the highest stuff, like what Supreme or whatever's out. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they also buy styles. Like they don't create their own styles.
No, they don't.
Cause I remember, bro.
Very, very trendy. Fashion forward.
I remember I was in the subway and I saw this Asian chick. I think she looked pretty Korean. I mean, as much as I think a Korean person looks, I just assumed. But she wore like baggy Dickies, a white polo, and a plaid shirt with the top button, and she had her eyeliner like that. Yeah, exactly, dude. She straight up looked like a chola.
Okay.
And I was like, she's rocking it, bro. She looks good. Cause something about an Asian person doing it always makes it look better than if a Mexican girl does it.
You gotta just wear it with confidence, bro.
But the thing is that I seen Mexican girls wear like chola styles. Yeah. But to me, it's just like, maybe it's because it's a little stereotypical. Because I it's like a Mexican chick. I'm just like, bro, that's so 2000 like 5. But then she wore it and she just looked like a hipster that just saw that style and then she just copied it. But in my opinion, who has the best style?
Come on, bro.
Native Americans, bro.
Native
American with that face paint, and they wear the feathers. That's just tight, dude. It's just tight.
I wouldn't say that. I think every style is like unique.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But like, you know, I think.
But how about in your world, like in the reselling and the hip hop world, and then, you know, the.
I just
like street.
I wouldn't say that there's one that's better than the other. I would say it's impressive if you're one person that can pull off any look. Like for like me, when I wear shit, like I try to wear it with confidence, you know. Like
that has to be one. That has to be one that does it better.
Back then, my closet was just all black, white, neutral colors, right? Now, like I got more colors, like with the sneaker game with Pharrell Williams, like a lot of his stuff with Adidas, mad colorful, and like I like his stuff, so I'll buy it and I'm like, how can I make this sneaker work? So like I've tried to incorporate more color into my wardrobe.
I agree with you. I've been trying to incorporate color more, just cause I again like with my freaking greaser phase is a lot of black and a lot of white.
Yeah.
And then since we started working, like I mean, since we work in the same place, we wear all black. I've been like, yo, I'm tired of just wearing black all day, so I just try to add color. Even though you always see me wear black because I come out of work and I just have my black clothes on. But yeah, you know what's another style I like that has influenced me a little bit?
What?
1980s Miami cocaine era.
With like the loose shirts.
The loose shirts, like a freaking like a silk shirt with. They're like open to the chest with some hair out, some like rolled up white jeans or white pants, and like some loafers or something, and a cowboy hat.
I feel like I feel like I pull off any look, right?
You can.
That's like my confidence, but like,
but also,
of course, it's like it's scary to like go out of your comfort zone. Like when I didn't wear color back then, and I was like, damn, should I wear a red shirt? Like, what the fuck am I gonna wear with a red shirt? But it's like
I agree with you too. You know, one thing I don't like when somebody wears only one item this fire and the rest is like whack. Like I remember seeing this guy with you know the Balenciaga Balenciaga sneakers that just look like socks.
Oh yeah, the speedrunners.
Yeah, I don't know shit about clothes.
I forgot what they're called.
Speed
trainers or speedrunners.
They're ugly, dude. They're ugly.
Really? I thought those were really dope actually.
They look dope. The reason I'm calling them ugly is because I saw this white guy with a regular, like he looked basic, like a polo, some sneakers, and everything looked so basic about his outfit besides the sneakers. And I recognize those sneakers.
Sometimes that's what they want though. Like,
nah, he looked like a dude that had money and just bought the sneakers because they were hype.
All right, but think of it like this. Like sometimes, like if I'm wearing a sneaker that like I want people to notice, I'm gonna keep it simple up top.
Nah, if you
all black,
yeah,
right? Or like black white shirt, and then the sneakers will do the talking.
No, but trust me, this guy looked like he came out of a business, like a business meeting. He looked like not a business meeting. He looked like a college frat boy that doesn't know how to dress. Like his shirt was too tight, his pants were too baggy, and his shoes were like just expensive. That's it. Like I know you've seen this before, where you see a guy or like a person wearing one expensive article of clothing and then the rest of it is just not good. Like I seen it with Gucci belts where they just wear like a shitty pair of pants, a shitty shirt, and then wear a Gucci belt, which they show off the Gucci belt by freaking tugging in the front of their yeah, like just the front part. And I'm just like, yeah, see, the Gucci belt is fire, but the rest is shit. Or they have a whack ass like fit and then they wear like really nice sneakers. I'm just like, bro, like you're not.
You gotta be on the same tempo.
Yeah, or they could go the other end where they wear everything crazy, like Gucci, like Gucci slippers, Gucci pants, Gucci belt, Gucci shirt, and a Gucci hat, and it's all brown. And now you're the opposite of the spectrum where you just look ugly and you look like a freaking. You look like somebody took like an ad and stuck it on you.
Just because you got money doesn't mean you know how to dress. I see like a lot of older Asians, right? Like, I don't know, maybe first generations. Like they just wear like a lot of designer, but like I feel like it doesn't look good. Like
I feel like you need style along with the knowledge.
Because you don't need money to dress well. Like I feel like if you're good with your color palettes, because certain colors look good.
Yeah.
Right, like for me, I like usually when I'm wearing colors, like I want strong contrast. So like black and yellow, or like like orange and green. Like I feel like orange and green is really good.
Orange and green, you look like candy, like a Skittle.
Or like even with like camo,
You look like freaking jalapeno
like
Cheetos.
One of my favorite color combos is probably like camo with orange, cause like camo is kind of like.
Yeah, I like that. I like camo with anything. Yeah, I love camo.
Like textures, patterns, colors.
Something.
Those are like I feel like if you're well versed in those three things,
textures.
Yeah, textures.
Like what?
Let's say like
Like I get a little bit like you don't want to wear leather pants, like but.
Let me think.
Cause I get patterns and I get colors.
Cause like some materials they shine, or like they have like that glossy look.
Yeah.
Like if you're wearing leather pants and you wear like patent leather shoes, like that will look pretty. That could probably work because it's like shiny, but like
you can't wear like a sweater with leather pants and like J's. That just looks
like
weird.
Imagine like fleece and like corduroy, just like the different
Nah, I
textures
like
like that.
fleece and corduroy. Cause how you say it?
Corduroy.
I can't. Whatever you said, bro. I have an accent. Plus, I have a stutter. If you hear me fucking up, I don't know how to
See,
speak.
like
But
corduroys were like.
But corduroys are comfortable though.
They are, but like I'm saying, like let's say like there's just like different textures like that. Like corduroy is different from like jeans, different from like fleece.
I feel like fleece and something like uncomfortable, because fleece looks comfortable. Something like leather pants look uncomfortable. Like leather pants and fleece probably doesn't look comfortable.
Never looks comfortable.
Leather jacket though.
Leather jacket.
You ever had a good leather jacket?
I've actually never owned a leather jacket. I wanted to buy one, but I was like, honestly, this is something that's too expensive that I'm not gonna wear very often. So I was like, fuck it. I don't want to invest money in one.
Jean jackets and leather jackets were my shit. Just love them.
Yo, even that Sherpa that I have, it's so heavy. It's like it's warm, but it's not comfortable.
But I like that feeling though.
I like the feeling, but like
when you toss it over your shoulders.
I need to be able to move, bro. See, that's the number one thing for me. Like, I don't like to wear big jackets because it limits my mobility. Like, okay. I like to be ready at all times. Like, if anything were to ever go down, that's why I don't like big jackets either. For me, like, comfort is key. Like, if I don't have to wear jeans, I'm not wearing jeans.
But like, cause I was into the freaking greaser look, so a jean, like not a, cause there's like leather jackets that are just like long and you look like kind of like a 90s style jean jacket where it's just plain, no buttons, no pockets, no belts, no buckles. I mean, I don't like that look. You look like you're a freaking detective. But that like the 60s greaser jackets that has a bunch of buttons, like chrome buttons and the buckles. I really like that. Back in the day, right now I feel like it got a little overplayed. Like 3 years ago, everybody was wearing those, or they were wearing the fake ones. They just started peeling. But I feel like you could rock that. I feel like if I pick your outfit out the way I wanted to, like, I feel like you could rock it. You won't be comfortable because it's a leather jacket and it's not. Nah, but you get one a slightly like bigger than your size, and it should be fine.
If I ever see one that I like,
how about like Saint Laurent?
I was looking at a lot from All Saints, but like they start at like $600. And
you got the money, bro. You sell your car.
Like, do I
for a jacket though?
Want that? Yeah, like for me, like I do have a lot of expensive clothes, but for me, there's factors that play into it. Like a lot of my expensive clothes is probably 90% streetwear. Yeah. And like 10% designer, right? Like the designer items, I pay a lot for it, but if I wanted to sell it back, I would never get that money back. Nobody would pay that much for it from me when they could get it from the store, right?
You could always resell a leather jacket though.
That it depends, because then like leather is one of those things that stretch with you.
But leather is one of those things that lasts forever. Like streetwear.
If you care for it.
You have to polish it and stuff. Yeah,
I got my polish here. Like, I mean, even my sneakers, I don't ever clean them, and like they all look kind of disgusting.
Would you? Okay, I have another question for you. If you could wear a style from a certain time period, what would it be? Like mine's is, I like greaser, like like the leather, the jeans, the boots, the freaking hair, the combs and stuff.
I'm a fan of this era right now with the streetwear.
Bro, I love.
What I was telling you about Kanye, right? Like the streetwear mixed with business casual look, he would have like, elongated shirt, right? Yeah. Like a oversized tee where it droops down, right, the tail, and then he'll have like a flannel. So just the way he layers, like.
I feel like. I don't know. It looked good when he started like that, but now it kind of got douchey, and he stopped doing that. Like the over like the tight shirts that were too long. I feel like.
Nah, Kanye would never wear like crazy tight shirts. He always wore like super.
But you know what I mean. Shirts. I feel like he started with the baggy shirts with where like the back was longer, and then like H&M and Forever 21 started making a bunch of those, and then I thought they were they were hot for a few, and now they just look douchey. Like if you look douchey when you wear one of those and you have like a V-neck and stuff, and I'm just like, bro, you're not rocking it because you got a belly. Like it looks weird. But it was in style.
So that's like another thing that I'm talking about, like texturing, right? Like so. Kanye, he would wear like a oversized white tee. Like there's this outfit, it's like him in either all black or all white, right? The way the way he wears his jeans too, it's like baggy up top and it's nice and tapered on the bottom. So and then when it's tapered on the bottom, like it stacks with the shoe, right? So like it'll look rippled. And
I like that look.
I like that look a lot too.
I kind of do that right now. I don't taper my pants, but I fold them in a way that it's tight at the bottom and baggy on the top. Yeah. And I really like it.
He would even fold it. He would just let it stack, and that looks nice too. Cause then
I feel like you go overstack though. Like if you wear like
I like even some of my jeans, they definitely overstack, but I like it like.
nah, I seen it in the middle where like somebody wears like pants that might be a little too long,
Yeah.
and they stack on top of the sneaker,
Yeah.
especially like high tops, and it just looks weird.
Looks
To
weird.
me, it looks weird because it just folds a bunch of times, like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
just do it one fold or two folds, you'll look clean. But then I think also depends on the jeans, because some jeans just don't look good, and they might just be wearing them wrong.
In like high school, I got into like denim like crazy because my cousin was into it, and she was like teaching me about it with like raw denim, and then like
I was the opposite, dude.
I would never wash my jeans, man. Like even now, if I wear jeans, I don't wash them.
Why? They're stinky.
They stink, but like, so there's this thing. It's like you're supposed to wear them, right? And like after a while, they take your shape, and like after
They
like
feel more comfortable.
not even that. It's for the coloring.
And what happens if you wash it?
You wash it. Well, you're
The coloring comes from dirt, bro, because you're not washing it.
No. So
is it like a pan? Like you ever had?
If it's like blue denim, right?
Uh-huh.
It's stained in. It's not. The cotton isn't regularly blue.
What if you hand wash it?
You're supposed to hand wash them if you want to get those nice fades. But like with raw denims, right?
Mm-hmm.
What people do, they'll wash them like every 6 months or like every year. And like
Damn.
some people wear it every day.
I don't think I have raw denim anything though. Besides my jean jacket I had for a while, and that's one thing I wash like maybe once in a while because it's a jacket, so you don't wash jacket that often.
Yeah. So with that, right? When you wear denim, it like these folds.
Yeah.
Like when you wear it, it folds to your body. So when it keeps folding like that on that one area, that area will start fading out.
Oh, and that's how you get those like
that's how you get those
the
nice
white parts and stuff.
That discoloration. And then when you wash it, right, you get out all the dirt, and then it'll bleed out some of the coloring.
But jeans, I'm talking about just like if you rip them, they look tight. If you stain them, they still look good. If you have paint on them, they look really good.
Distressed look, right?
Yeah. But I haven't had like real good denim jeans because I'm bigger, so I like having like the stretch ones, which are not real denim, because they have like the plasticky, I don't know what it is, like the stretchy material in it.
Yeah, it's just like
and those
the
those
they use are stretchy.
And those once you like rip, they start tearing, like they start falling apart.
Yeah, like raw denim, it's
heavy.
It depends on how many ounces it is, but normally it's super like thick and heavy, and you're not very mobile.
I just bought a new pair of denim jeans, like Levi's. I feel like I should not wash them, man. I washed them like 4 times already.
Even if I buy cheap jeans, I try not to wash them too often. Like,
nah, bro, I gotta wash. I get dirty, dude.
Cause I have this one closet. It's like I just hang my shit there. Usually I'll just throw.
You got a stinky closet.
Yeah,
it's
bro,
like it's like wine where you have like the.
I have 2 air fresheners in there.
Bro, you gotta wash your jeans, bro. It smells like mad booty.
They do stink, cause like, all that sweat.
Yeah.
And like just wherever you're sitting, like,
I can't do that.
They have like dirty denim has like this stench to it, but like
I feel like I would get too itchy, cause
I don't get itchy.
I feel like even if I don't get itchy, the fact that I know it's not clean, like mentally I'm gonna be like I'm itchy, just cause even if I don't feel itchy, I just start scratching just.
So like if I had water on my finger, right, and like I rubbed on the raw denims like that,
it would change color.
The blue would bleed onto my finger.
God damn.
Like even with sneakers, right? Like high top sneakers, if the jeans the little bottom touches the sneaker, it'll eventually bleed out.
I had that a lot when I used to.
Yeah.
You know how you saying that in high school you got into jeans?
Yeah.
Or denim? I wore a lot of denim and jeans growing up because I'm Mexican and that's what we buy, right?
Yeah.
And then I kind of got tired of it, so high school hit, and that's why I started buying a bunch of khakis because I was just like, fuck jeans, fuck denim, and I didn't buy jeans till probably for 2 years or 3 years till I hit college, and then I started buying jeans again. And even then, I just mostly wear like khaki pants, like black pants or blue, navy, a lot of navy. And then that's when I started like liking the greaser look. But now I'm going back to jeans because I have a bunch of freaking a bunch of khaki pants.
I mean, jeans are pretty dope because then it's like there's so many ways to style it. Like with stacks, if you want to cuff them, wear them straight leg. It's just so much you can do with it.
Earlier,
they're just not comfortable for me.
I love jeans, dude. So they're comfortable for me.
The stretch ones are comfortable though.
No, I recently brought like regular Levi jeans. They're not stretchy, but they're super comfortable. But I got them a size bigger than I should have, so they're baggy, dude. I have to fold them like twice, and then I have to wear a belt because if not, they're down by my ankles.
So that's the thing about why I don't like jeans also because my thighs are bigger than my waist. So like my waist is like a size 28, 29, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my jeans, they're all 32, 33.
Oh, because your freaking legs don't fit? Because
Yeah.
you work out?
Because, yeah, my legs are wider than
I noticed that with people that work out a lot, because they wear jeans that fit them or pants that fit them, but their thighs don't fit. And it just looks like you have a wedgie, bro.
That's like another reason why I don't like jeans, because it just looks weird. But like, yeah, my mom taught me how to tailor them. So like all my pants, even like regular pants, like all of them tailored.
But just wear a belt.
I need a belt.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like one of those belts are one of those accessories that you must have. Like belts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, let's talk accessories. Bro, this is a long ass spot.
Accessories like earrings, glasses.
That's one thing I fuck
like
with, bro.
Rings.
Like clothes I'm alright with, but accessories, I feel like they're one of the most important things for me. Like hats, glasses, shades, necklaces, rings, bracelets. Dude, when I was in high school,
bags, like.
Yeah, bags,
so
sneakers. I feel like it's accessorizing sneakers because they're like one of those things.
Sneakers for me is part of the outfit. Like.
No, it is part of the outfit, but it's one of those things that you pick depending on the outfit you're wearing.
For me, I feel like the sneakers, like it makes the outfit. Like,
okay,
that's what I base.
You're different, bro, because you're sneakerhead, right? But for normal people, like normal people pick their outfit and then pick the shoe. You pick the shoe.
I look at the shoe
and then you pick the outfit. Yeah, so it's for normal people, bro. It's different. But for accessorizing, right? Hats, like I always have to have like a good hat.
Yeah.
Or I didn't wear hats a lot because I like hair is one of those things you accessorize because you have to have that nice hair. You have to have like clean fade or whatever. Right now I've been busy, bro. I haven't had a haircut, and my freaking barber's not there.
Bro, you still look cute as hell, man.
Because I have a hat on, dude. But glasses too, like sunglasses.
But you see how like your hair is longer on top?
Yeah.
So even if it's longer on the sides, it doesn't look too bad.
Bro, if I take my hat off, my hair just falls and it just looks like.
Nah, but you see how it's all long? Like, bro, look. The moment mine starts getting long on the side, like I need a haircut.
But I guess so, yeah. I mean, that's because it already grew out. But there's like a weird phase where it grew out a little bit, but I don't have the clean shave anymore, and it just looks weird. And I have to wear a hat. So if you see me wear a beanie or a hat, it's just because I don't want to get a haircut.
Nah, that's me too. Like if I'm wearing a hat, it's always because I need a haircut and I'm too lazy to get one, or I'm too cheap to get one. I'm just trying to extend the life,
But what's one thing you can't leave your house out? You can't leave your house without, like accessory wise, like sunglasses, glasses. I mean, I need glasses to see. That's different.
Oh.
But I feel like if it's sunny, I have to take out a pair of sunglasses. And I try with sunglasses is weird because you could easily look douchey with glasses.
At least, like, so I always have this on.
Yeah. Like
a bracelet or like like my Apple Watch, bro. Like, I'm not saying the Apple Watch specifically, but like
just a watch.
Yeah, like a watch.
Watches is one of those things that took me a while to get into, because I used to wear like a bunch of like bracelets.
Yeah.
Like string and not metal, string and beads. If you saw me in high school, I had like maybe like 5 in each arm. But now I kind of got tired of them. Now I have one. This one's for good luck. If you're Mexican, you know what it means. But then because I took off all the bracelets, I started wearing watches. It's winter now, so I don't wear watches because my jacket's pushing forward and it hurts here. But I feel like if you're gonna accessorize, or you go also over accessorize. Yeah, like people that have too much rings or too much. Rings, right? Yeah. Like I think I got too much bracelets at a certain point. Like I was wearing way too many. Like my hand was covered. I had so much that I had a tan. I'm not even kidding, dude.
I always get a watch tan. But like before this, I had a fitness band on. But like this is just kind of like the all-in-one. So it's like perfect. Like I get notifications. It's just
you're in the future. You're a future cowboy. Going back to the question where if I could I could have like the clothes from any generation or any time, I think I'll go cowboy. Just like
you would do a cowboy.
Yeah, like kind of like button ups, like white button ups with like leather, and then like I don't know, just a cowboy hat. Something about it, man. I love cowboys. But going back to accessorizing, which we just jumping from conversation to conversation. Do you remember? I don't know if there's a like a U.S. thing or a New York thing, but there used to be these bead bracelets. There was like 5 beads and like a rope, like a black rope. It was like a rock with like gems in it.
Oh, the Shambhala bracelet.
Yeah, they were in like 8 years ago.
Yeah, they were. I think that's part of like the jewelry trend because like celebrities were wearing them, right?
Yeah, but they came and died real fast.
It's because the people that the common day people wearing them, they're wearing fake ones, but like
they were expensive, dude.
Yeah.
They were like 100 or like a couple hundred, I think.
I think the real ones are even more, cause like the ones that rappers wore,
they were gems, right?
Diamonds, bro. Like all those little diamonds.
But I remember going, cause I wanted one, dude. I really wanted, cause they were
nice.
in,
Yeah,
and I was. Nice. It was my freshman year in high school, and everybody was wearing them. They're probably wearing the fake ones, but I didn't know that, and I just wanted one. And then and I remember going to a jewelry store and seeing them, and they were like a couple $100. I'm just like, I can afford this. And then I found one, and it felt heavy. So I assumed it's real, or maybe not, but it was heavy. And I used to wear it on my left hand, and I used to go play handball. No, I used to wear it on my right hand, and I used to go play handball. No, it didn't break. What happened is that they're heavy. They're like 4 rocks on your wrist. Yeah. That I'll play handball, and they'll bounce back and forth, and it'll hit my hand here. And I remember I got to a certain point that my whole hand started getting bruised up and like red, because I would just hit the ball and I wouldn't feel it because my hands are numb from handball. And then I'll see and I'm just like, yo, my whole freaking hand is red, and I'll forget and it'll start hurting. And then eventually it broke because I just never took it off. I think I still have it somewhere. It's probably ripped, but I just remember talking about accessories. I remember about that weird one. Was it a New York thing?
I don't. Maybe not. You know, New York is always like very fashion forward. Yeah. So like I don't know if it's a New York thing, but like New York is like always on top of trends. You know.
Like the Timbs, bro.
Yeah, Timbs are definitely a New York thing.
I never wore Timbs.
All right, so that's a New York thing with the like those memes with the Gucci belt.
Yeah,
the Timbs and then the New York fitted, like that. So funny, man. Like,
you know what's weird? I didn't like wearing Timbs as a kid, cause I had them. I just never put them on because as soon as I got to school, they bullied me. They're like, yo, you look like a construction worker. And I was like, yo, it's because I was Mexican with Timbs. And I was just like, I couldn't wear them. I got made fun of. But it was just like super casual. But because of that, I was like, I gotta wear my sneakers now. And I never wore them. And I just grew out of them.
My first pair of Timbs were the beef and broccoli ones.
Which are those? The green ones?
It's like brown and green, like moss green.
That's ugly.
But it's like, it wasn't like the regular 6-inch one. It was like, I don't know.
I just had to.
People just call them the beef and broccolis.
I remember my uncles, because my uncles were like cholos. They used to wear them and they used to polish them.
The Timbs?
Yeah, not polish them. They used to get the brush and the wax.
Brush. Okay.
It was like a little brush with like a little waxing in the middle. You'll wax it and then you'll brush because it's leather.
Yeah.
It's just, because I have dogs. Dogs are like
is it the hard leather though?
Yeah, but they're both leather. Like leather is like has like the little grain. I think it's just
that one's like suede or nubuck. I don't know. I'm not sure if suede and nubuck are leather, but I think it's like it's similar, or it's like a type of leather. I'm not sure how it works actually.
It might be the side though, like, cause like if you look at a piece of leather, one side is like rubbery, but like super smooth, and one side is kind of like grainy, like the Timbs. I feel like the grainy side is the outside of the Tim, and then Doc's, that's the inside.
Actually, yeah, I don't know if it's suede, because my shoes right now are suede, but it's
suede is leather, isn't it?
Is leather?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I think it is, but like I could be wrong.
But
people are gonna come.
Yeah, bro, correct us.
That's why I'm saying it. Yeah.
If you get to this point, because we're already freaking hour, almost 30, let us know. Anyways, we should call it because we're pretty deep down. It's been real. So if you want us to talk about fashion or any specific topic, just let us know in the comments or text us, because most of you know us. But if you made it all the way through, thank you for being a true fan. We love you. It's been real, and see you next week.
Like, comment, subscribe.